Number 8, Chris. As the power forward position, at 6'9", number 20, John Collins. Starting at the other corner, 6'1", number 1, Darius Garland. At 7 foot, number 40, BBJ.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Harden, and it's Mitchell in at the 3 slot. And for Los Angeles, filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Garland in at the point. So here we go. It's game 1 of the regular season for both teams, and Doris, each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Mobley. Shoots over Garland. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Well, if it's James Harden taking the mid-range, I'm fine with it. This guy is a 3-level scorer par excellence.
Zubac with the screen for Leonard to the inside. Dunn looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock, and they call an illegal screen here.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Now, here is Harden. Schroeder outside. Pass to Harden. Six to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Stolen by Harden. Lobbed up there for Allen. Stolen by Zubac. Lachey. And Leonard with the lay-in.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Garland against Harden. Shoots the 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
And it's done in the corner. Mitchell against Leonard. Pass to Collins. Zubac, a screen on Schroeder. A putback, and it's Zubac with the extra effort.
Yeah, Zubac knows his job, and that's to do the dirty work. Get into the offensive glass.
Harden against Garland. Now, here is Harden. Defense right on him. It's Mobley, top of the key. Allen with the screen for Schroeder. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Well, a little bit of a comfort zone for Dennis Schroeder. He just needs just a touch of separation, and he's ready to fire.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, it seems like the entire Western Conference looked to bolster their front courts last offseason, and the Clippers were no different. Between trading for John Collins and signing Brook Lopez, they have substantially fortified their front line with size and skill.
A veteran-heavy roster. Thank you for the update, Shams. Now, here's Mobley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Garland, no good.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell. And he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
John Collins is excellent from deep. Remember, this guy shot 40% for a season in his history.
Schroeder outside. Here's Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Garland. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Tries the spin move. Schroeder passes to Mitchell. Now Harden. Harden draws the double. Here's Schroeder. That's short off the rim. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Trailblazers. Zubac, a screen on Harden. Garland attacking. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
And let's take a look at the story on Chris Dunn, how he performed last season. Averaged about 6 points a game last season, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Harden the pass to Mobley. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, Mobley very effective when he gets very good position on the interior.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. A 3 from Leonard. It's good from long range. Leonard's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Mobley. Here's Harden. Dunn against Schroeder. Mobley, a screen on Dunn. Schroeder passes to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Well, Schroeder, a very skilled playmaker. This guy will open things up for his teammate in the pick and roll.
Leonard kicks to Collins. Back to Leonard. Fader on the way. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Trailblazers in Portland. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. So it's the Cavaliers now. Here's Schroeder. A three-pointer, no good. LA's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Leonard kicks to Garland. Pass to Dunn. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Offensive rebound. Collins wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. Cleveland's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Back to Harden. Now here's Schroeder. Mitchell looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Schroeder missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
So, a lot to appreciate here, Doris. In the game of John Collins, he has been a highly productive pro.
He's been a consistent rebounder. We know he can make shots on the face-up game on the offensive end of the floor. And you're right, there's been a consistent 16 points, 8 boards right in that vicinity since he's entered the league. You love the no hesitation from Dennis Schroeder. Just catch fire and let it go.
Zubac with the screen for Garland. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Chalk up 2 there. And now a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So, for the Clippers, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Collins. Miller comes in for Dunn. And Sanders subbed in for Garland. To the paint. Wade, he's checked in for Bryant. Pass to Sanders. Now here's Batum. Wade is covering. Clock at 6. Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closely. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Mitchell outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Leonard. Lays it up off the glass. Leonard's got 9.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Tyson. And here is Mobley. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Sanders. Still yet to score. Outside Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Cavaliers have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Now, here's Mitchell. Last time out, he had 14 points. Merrill finds Wade. Here's Mitchell, covered by Miller. Mitchell against Miller. The shot by Mitchell, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. And it's Leonard again missing. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Loads it up there for Mobley. Stolen by Zubac. And now Batum pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. 4th, the Clippers.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
2 shots.
No good on that one.
One of the things I admire most about Nick Batum is how consistently he gives effort through 48 minutes. Plays with his head in the game and giving his all-out effort every play.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Lopez comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Brown in for Leonard. Cleveland also making some changes. Nance comes in for Mobley. And it's Ellis in for Mitchell. And it's tied up with that one. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Here's Tyson, coming off a solid outing against Portland.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And Sanders kicks to Miller. Pass to Batum. Lopez right side. Back to Batum. Miller outside. Here's Sanders. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. The Cavaliers shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Now Merrill. Sanders covering. Wade outside. Pass to Tyson. Wade a screen on Batum to end the cold streak. And it's finished off by Wade as he lays it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Now here's Sanders. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. Corralling defensive rebounds, such a critical aspect of your defense. Nice work.
Miller outside. Brown sets a screen for Miller. Fires from 14. Basket good. Here's Tyson, defended by Batum. The 19-foot shot, and that one released in time, but no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Los Angeles on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the court for Cleveland, we've got Wade. Harden out there with Sam Merrill. Then it's Keon Ellis. And it's Tyson in at the power forward. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Pass to Sanders. Just 5 on the clock. For 3.
Oh, boy, James Harden, excellent job contesting right there. Boy, when he gives effort, look out.
Getting inside, it's Harden.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here is Harden. He has 6. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by Harden.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Friday, they'll take on Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that matchup against the Rockets, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Garland with the rebound. Clippers leading by 4. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
And it's good for 2. Sanders has got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Pass to Tomlin. Here's Tyson. Here's the screen. Down low. And he dunks it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is. And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Sanders. 17 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Here's Garland. Good. Garland's got his second bucket tonight.
Come on, that is some big-time toughness inside by Garland.
Sanders against Harden. There's the triple. The 3-ball goes for James Harden.
Some shooters might overthink a wide-open shot. Not this guy.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mitchell comes in for Sam Merrill. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Picked off in midair. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Ellis.
What a talented facilitator. James Harden knows the weak point of a defense and attacks it immediately.
Leonard, the pass to Lopez. Garland feeling it out a little bit and taken away by Ellis. Pass to Mitchell. Harden against Garland. Bryant with a screen on Garland. Harden, that's good. Harden's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Cleveland. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Garland. Leaps for it. Off target from 3-point range.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
To the middle. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Batum sets a screen for Sanders. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, it's rebounded by Cleveland. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Harden surveying the D. Back to Mitchell. The 3-ball. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Clippers trail by 3. Sanders with the ball. Lopez. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Inside, here's Bryant. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Just such a good finisher around the bucket. Thomas Bryant has so many moves he can turn to. Nice.
Now Sanders. The shot comes out. Good D by Harden. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 15-6 run. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, longtime record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joins Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Lopez.
One shot.
John Collins comes in for Nicholas Batum. Miller's checked in for Garland. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Sanders. Cleveland also making some changes. Allen's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Evan Mobley comes in for Keon Ellis. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James Harden. And in Tyronn Lue, the Clippers have one of the league's most highly respected and Doris coveted head coaches.
And think about it, Kevin. He signed an extension with the Clippers 2 summers ago. That was amidst rumors that the Lakers might have an interest. Remember, LeBron and Ty Lue go way back. But he is now committed long-term with this organization. That is smart business.
Here's Leonard following the score by Cleveland. Clock at 4. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Now let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jared Allen. Last season, he played outstanding. First in shooting percentage. And he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And last year, he really was the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Pass to Mitchell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
To the middle. Back to Dunn. And here is Zubac. Covered by Mitchell. Left side, Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Cleveland's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Mobley. Allen a screen on Collins. Here's Mobley, and he uses the glass on the layup. Mobley's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, to be blessed with athleticism and touch. Mobley has all the tools to be elite.
Outside Leonard pulls it up, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
This guy is on fire right now. Defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Count that one from Mobley.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Dunn. Pass to Leonard. And the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got 13 points now in the quarter.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's Allen, and the rejection by Collins.
Collins with the denial. How about that rim protection?
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And Cleveland making a change here. Merrill's checked in. Mitchell passes to Merrill. Schroeder looking around. Such a wide open look. Schroeder's got 7.
Well, Dennis Schroeder taking advantage of the pick and roll action. Very good decision maker.
Outside Collins. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Goes up from the top of the key. A second chance effort. Zubac no good. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Pass to Merrill. His 3-pointers off the mark. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Leonard dishes to Miller. Driving to the basket. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
The first one falls, and the Clippers making a change here. Sanders is checked in. Both free throws good for Miller. Greg, last season the Cavaliers with 64 wins. That's the 3rd most in franchise history.
But crushing disappointment, then losing in the second round. They knew they'd be criticized and acknowledged they need to be tougher mentally.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Dunn, he's checked in for Miller. The Clippers trail. And Sanders kicks to Dunn. Back to Sanders. Leonard on the wing. Oh, and the jam by Leonard. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Now here's Schroeder. 7 points in the game. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Merrill. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And for the Clippers, they're shooting the ball really well in this game. 58%. And the dunk by Zubac.
Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell outside. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
Collins, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Dunn. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Clippers lead by 1. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I have Kenny Atkinson alongside. Coach, I hear you tell the team, limit their easy baskets. How do you create some easy ones in your own right?
Well, first, to get out and transition ourselves. I think we're walking the ball up, and I think their defense is set. We can't create anything when their defense is set.
All right, got to get them moving. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
One thing I'll say, they've been poised with the ball. Keep turnovers down, allows you to level up.
Yeah, hard to gain momentum when you're giving away possessions. Mistake-free play has them in the lead. And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
Their teams have leaned on them, and they've been rock solid. Actually, more than that, they've been the catalyst.
Leading by example. We're seeing it firsthand. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Clippers leading. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. And it's Garland in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Leonard. A rebound by Mitchell.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. Harden outside. Pass to Mobley. Nobody near Schroeder. Good on the triple. Schroeder's got the first basket of the second half here for the Cavs.
Well, you have to at least honor the long ball from Dennis Schroeder. He is more than capable from that distance.
Leonard finds Garland. Back to Leonard. Six on the shot clock. That shot off the mark. Good D by Mitchell. The Cavaliers leading. And here's Harden. He's got 12. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Oh, when Jared Allen gets near the basket, you just know he's going to finish with authority.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Guys?
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Garland kicks to Zubac. Right wing. To end the run. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Collins. Collins has got 3 assists in the game. DB, given his accuracy, do you think Darius Garland will ever be in the 50-40-90 club?
You know what, Kevin? I think very few people have ever done it. Do I believe Darius Garland has the talent to do it? No question about it. He is a tremendous shooter and an electric young guard in this league.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Darius Garland.
And it's really been a nice trend for him over these last several months. He's been steadily improving in terms of his scoring output. That extra production making him more valuable the further we get along in this season.
Now, here's Garland. 6 points for him. Mitchell against Leonard. Three-pointer. Cavaliers with the rebound.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Mobley kicks to Harden. Mobley, a screen on Garland. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And it's off from three-point range.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Collins, a screen on Schroeder. And here's Garland for three. Good on the three-point shot. Garland's got 9.
Yeah, Darius Garland, very capable of getting separation and pick and roll. This guy knows what he's doing.
Schroeder passes to Mitchell. Harden dishes to Mobley. Zubats against Allen. Pass to Mitchell. Over Leonard. And it's Mitchell missing. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Dunn. Still without a basket. Now here's Leonard. Covered by Mitchell. And Leonard gets it to go.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Mitchell outside. Stolen by Collins. Down against Schroeder for the lead. Good D by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 1.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Leonard, that's for 2. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Here's Allen. He has 6. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Clock at 6. And here's Harden for 3.
I think Darius Garland knew exactly what the opposition was thinking there. What a display of defensive anticipation.
Down against Schroeder. Kicks it out to Collins. For the lead, Leonard. He can't hit that time. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Harden the pass to Allen. Harden outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Zubats defending. Mitchell passes to Allen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. You know, Doris, here's a question for you. Is there a reason why we see so many point guards become head coaches?
I do believe, Kevin, obviously as a point guard, you are responsible on both ends of the floor. On the offense for knowing all of the sets and where every single guy is positionally. On the defensive end, you're the lead communicator. You are at the point of attack. So it makes perfect sense to me that they become head coaches.
Now here's Leonard, and he has 28 points for the game. The Clippers need to get off a shot with a tie. Los Angeles with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 3 from deep. Harden. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Leonard against Mobley. And the dunk by Zubac.
Listen, keeping Ivica Zubac off the boards is no easy task. This man has got a gigantic, strong frame.
Now, here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Here's Harden. Kicks it out to Schroeder. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Schroeder's got 13.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Pass to Leonard. Zubac, a screen on Mitchell. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. Mitchell against Leonard. That shot misses. Good D by Mitchell. Harden dishes to Allen. Done outside. Shoots over Schroeder. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Mitchell left side. Allen outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And here's Harden for 3. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Hey, Doris, were you surprised by the success the Cavaliers had last season?
Well, Kev, I certainly expected them to be a terrific basketball team, but that win total was completely striking. But that's the unforgiving part of the business, right? Regular season success doesn't necessarily always translate.
Now, Garland. James Harden missing on the 3. Garland kicks to Collins. Pass to Zubac. And here's Garland for 3. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Now here's Schroeder. Mobley outside. Over Collins. Mobley misses.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Garland kicks to Leonard. Lobbed up there for Collins. Collins setting the pick for Dunn. And that one, good. Now just a 2-point Cleveland lead.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. Fourth, the Clippers.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Here's Merrill, covered by Miller. Merrill passes to Ellis. Here's Merrill, launches it. No good on the shot. Batum against Ellis. And Batum kicks to Sanders. Miller with the ball. Shot clock at 6. To Sanders. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And it's Porter with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A 2-point game. Porter against Sanders. And it's Sanders with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
.143 left in the third quarter of the game. Bounce pass from Merrill. Here's Tyson. The three. Batum grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Sanders. Miller against Ellis. On the wing, Miller. Batum passes to Sanders. 4 on the clock. Batum dishes to Sanders. Shoots over Merrill. And the Clippers miss again.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Now Wade. Here's Tyson. Wade a screen on Sanders. Into the lane to stop the drought. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
32 seconds left to play in the third. Lopez sets a screen for Sanders. Pass to Brown. Sanders high post. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Tyson. Wade right side. Here's Tyson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cleveland ahead. They lead by a bucket. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Fight through it, okay? We got to screen better, play with more pace, all right? Just for 5 minutes. Give us 5 hard minutes, okay? Hey, next play is 1 hard. See how they're playing.
And the coach wants some energy here.
I mean, it's going to come down to who wants it more, point blank. And Coach Lue is trying to up his squads aggressively.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Sam Merrill. He's out there with Harden. Leon Ellis is out there with Wade. And it's Tyson in at the 4-man position. And taken away by Ellis. And there's the drive. Tyson with the bucket.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Clippers trail by 4. To the inside. Here's Brown. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Pass to Tyson. And here's Harden. Wade for 3. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Garland to take the lead. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Wade's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Merrill, guarded by Garland. Harden's shot is off.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Outside Garland. Lopez sets a screen for Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Sanders. Over Harden. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. To the paint. There's Garland to tie it up. No good at the rim.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Sanders against Harden. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Harden outside. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Back to Batum. Up top, Leonard. No good. That would have tied it.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Wade, a screen on Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Outside Garland. Back to Sanders. 5 on the clock to tie it up. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Tyson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Harden, that's good.
Well, James Harden will go down as one of the great scorers in NBA history, and when he gets his groove going, look out, folks.
Outside Garland. Pass to Lopez. Back to Garland. Outside Batum. Deep 2 from Lopez. And the Clippers miss again. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Down low. Here's Tyson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Nicholas Batum. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Miller comes in for Sanders. Both good from the line that time. Now Leonard. Batum, a screen on Ellis. Leonard against Ellis. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Leonard.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Pass to Wade. Back to Mitchell. Cleveland moving the ball around. Harden against Garland. Harden's shot is off. The Clippers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Ball's knocked loose. Mitchell with the steal. Ellis on top, guarded by Garland. Wade outside. Back to Mitchell. Here's the three. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Batuma's screen on Harden. And Leonard has it in the corner. Pass to Batum. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 5. Off target with his three.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Here's Tyson. Wade a screen on Zubac. Here's Tyson. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Leonard the bounce pass. Pass to Miller. Back to Garland. Zubac with the screen for Garland. Inside. And the dunk by Zubac.
Boy, how about that touch on the roll by Zubac? Nice finish.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. A different look for the Clippers. Collins comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Miller. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The three from Garland. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Mobley outside. Floats it up there for Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Dunn. Now, Zubac. Stolen by Harden. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Allen. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now, here's Garland. Leonard looking around to halt the run. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Pass to Mobley. Schroeder, left side. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 10. Garland kicks to Dunn. Now Leonard. He's guarded by Schroeder. And here's Garland for 3. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Mitchell. Schroeder's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs. Harden against Garland. Dunn outside. Takes a 3. Great empty that time from Dennis Schroeder.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now Garland after the missed three from Dennis Schroeder. Up top Garland. Now Zubac. 6 to shoot. It's Garland. Shoots the three. Rebounded by Allen inside.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And here is Zubac. Outside Garland. Collins outside. 5 to shoot. With the floater. Mobley there for the rebound. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 19-6 run. Mitchell against Leonard. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. A three-pointer. Good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Now, here's Leonard. Zubac, a screen on Mitchell. Leonard. Jumper is off. The Cavaliers leading by 18.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Cleveland.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for James Harden.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
And so Harden will bring it up for Cleveland. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Mitchell outside. Takes it inside. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now, here's Collins. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Leonard against Mitchell. Strong move off the glass. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Well, James, you're facing a back-to-back. You're on the road. It's a tough schedule, but so far so good.
It's tough, man. We're a resilient team. We work extremely hard, you know what I'm saying? So put the pressure on us, but we're mentally tough. Big-time win on the road, and we got another one tomorrow.
Resiliency is key in the NBA. Thanks, James.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, James Harden.